Hey, what's up, bud? What's up, boys? I don't say boys and guys or something at the same time.
And buys came out.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are back with the next episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Let's go.
Live action. I need to come up with a shorter name.
It's like the title pops up as you're saying it on the screen. It's like yeah.
So this show has been so far exceeded all expectations. I've been really excited about it.
Yep.
They've taken kind of new directions in a lot of ways. Mm-hmm. It's still new, but they're still kind of holding true to the story as far as like characters and like like a lot of the development that we're seeing.
Yeah, I think at the beginning we did talk about how there were a lot of similarities in the first few episodes, and then this last one really just kind of went. It combined like four episodes into one
all at once. Whoops.
Yeah,
not ready.
And so at this, which is nice because at this point it's like, well, now I don't know what's going to happen, and so I'm watching it with fresh eyes.
Yeah. Well, I think one thing I mentioned then, which I'm okay with them taking on new direction, as long as we know what, like, for instance, the dynamic between Jet and Katara is, or the dynamic between Katara and Aang is. They can kind of do their own storylines as long as that same,
like the underlying
tone is
true.
Still the same.
Yeah, I agree.
Like with Jet, there was like trust and then mistrust, and they've stuck to that.
Mm-hmm.
They did it differently, but they've stuck to that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what the heart of the show is, like the characters and their growth. So same with Zuko's a big one. Obviously, we're early in the series, but his growth was so like big. That was like one of the biggest points in the animated show. Yeah. So they can do it different, but as long as that's kind of still there.
Right. Same. Yeah. I'm all for like them changing the story because like we've touched on this before. It's not necessarily a Nickelodeon production, and so they have to take certain aspects out and kind of shift it to be more adult.
It makes it more exciting too, because like I just had this thought, like how like Disney's redoing live actions of their movies. Mm-hmm. If you watch them, they're like 95% the same movie. They'll add in like another song or do other little things. So then as you're watching it, it's fun because they're such classics. Yeah. But then you're sitting there and you're kind of like, okay, I'm at the movies, it's live action, I want to see something different. And then you can't help but compare that exact moment to the cartoon, and it maybe doesn't hold up or whatever. So I like that they're keeping some things the same, some things different. But
yeah. Like you said, as long as they keep the characters true to themselves to the cartoon, they can take it wherever in the story,
Yep. And I've been loving the action. The music's been amazing.
Yeah. Music has been really good. Graphics are good.
The graphics are good. Everything's been pretty top notch. So I don't know anything about this one. It's called Into the Dark. So it's kind of like starting from fresh. We don't know where we're going here now. Because we were just at Omashu. We met all these characters. They tried to kill the king, which we assume is Bumi, so maybe that's what's next.
Yeah, hopefully that'd be a cool interaction to see him and Aang.
Yep. Cool. Well, before we hop in, consider subscribing to our channel. If you want to check out the full length reaction, you can check out the link down below. Or if you want to check out next week's episode, if you don't want to wait, it's also over on our Patreon.
Bing.
All right.
Hello? Anybody there?
Oh, I forgot he got captured.
It's been a mistake. The fires weren't my fault, and neither was the fight.
Save your voice. Earth Kingdom soldiers aren't particularly tolerant, even under the best of circumstances.
Oh, he gave up himself. Interesting.
They capture him too?
I hope not. With any luck, he's probably halfway back to his ship by now.
It's all his fault. He started the fight and left you behind and ran away. I'm really starting to see what kind of person he is.
I doubt that.
What do you think will happen to us?
Interesting.
I don't know. But in my experience, the Earthbenders aren't exactly kind to their fallen foes.
Were you helping the Firebenders?
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Deep down.
Yes.
Oh, I guess it's I didn't know.
It's not as black and white as yes and no.
Right.
I was trying to protect you. The Firebenders said that they would kill us, and then they'd attack the city if I didn't cooperate. The only reason Omashu has been left alone is because of whatever small service I provided them. You know what it means to make hard choices. Your father had to leave your family to go to war, leaving you, just a boy. in charge. We do what we must to survive.
Music.
I know.
Compromise. Just enough to get by.
My father would have never done what you did.
They just have so much hatred to the Fire Nation that he can't.
Yeah.
It's almost unforgivable.
Aang's in prison.
It is tough though. It's like one of those like, would you steal to provide for your family?
I know.
It's like
When you're put in that position, like
yeah.
you would almost, especially to protect your own kid, like.
Yeah, it's tough.
Is it Zuko?
Why does that I feel like that's important?
Like he snuck out, or he's gonna put on a. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like that they put the name of the show on every title sequence.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, maybe it's Aang with Bumi?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Bumi.
Nice.
How's training going? I'm doing all right with my forms, but shaping is hard. What are you talking about? Looks exactly like a sky bison. It's supposed to be a valuable. You sure?
Oh, they made him.
Yeah, the snort.
Cities are like people. They always have their dark sides.
Seems pretty dark on all the sides these days.
Yeah. What happened here happened the world over. That's what a century of war will do.
Yeah.
A war started by the Fire Nation. And a war the Fire Nation could end.
My brother, the Fire Lord, sees things through only one lens. Victory or defeat. Nothing else matters.
I'm liking this back and forth with them.
Yeah.
Not even the loved ones lost along the way.
That's why Zuko's so hot to catch me? So he can win this war? For his dad?
Zuko's victory lies not in winning the war,
This is honor.
but in winning his life back.
You could show him this isn't the way. He'll listen to you. He owes you that much.
On the contrary, it is I who owe him. Far more than I can ever repay.
Maybe like having like a son in a way.
Yeah, maybe.
Omashu's prison is deep in the heart of the mountain, surrounded by solid rock. The only way in or out is through the palace. I'm sorry. The Avatar is lost.
You can get us into the palace.
Not after today. I'm sorry, I can't.
What about the tunnels?
He's like,
Tunnels?
son.
Holding out.
It said that the founders of the city used them to meet without anyone knowing.
A fairy tale.
You told me you've seen them.
He's like, shut
That
up.
was a lie, too.
Dang.
Even if I could figure out a way to get them through the tunnels, there's nothing I can do about the palace guards.
We'll worry about that. Just help us get inside.
Dang, all right, Katara. She's already getting
Fearless. Yeah.
Yeah. She did a little water bending.
Where are you taking him?
To the pit.
The pit?
An Earth Kingdom labor camp for prisoners of war. No one who's been sent there has ever been heard from again.
He seems pretty calm.
Yeah. For someone who's going to the pit, he does not care.
He's like chewing on his
Your Highness.
gums.
The prisoner you requested. He's an airbender.
He is the master of all four elements, the savior of the world. He is the Avatar.
I wonder if Aang is wondering how he knows that.
Yeah.
And he's very, very good at rock skipping.
He's like, wait.
Snort. Yeah.
Bumi?
Hello, Aang.
Bumi! How are you still alive?
Clean living, the right diet, ooh, and luck. Hard to say if it's good or
It has
bad
been
luck,
100
but
years.
Right.
More importantly, how are you still alive?
Well,
I'm still a child.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a more important
It's a
question.
long story.
They did the reveal sooner as far as
Yeah.
them knowing each other.
Throw him
Dinner.
a feast.
Yeah.
I'm glad they touched on how are you still alive, because we asked in the animated show, we're like, how he's 110.
Right. At least, yeah.
He's like, all right, diet. Some
Yeah.
luck.
Clean diet. Oof. Quick, put it back.
Yeah. Oh, is this her little thing she's gonna start carrying?
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Jet,
He knows that she's thwarted.
us.
Yeah.
I stopped you from killing innocent people. Not everyone out there is the enemy.
If you stand against us, you are. I thought you were on our side.
You've forgotten what you're fighting for. You told me to remember my mother, and I did. I remembered she never wanted bitterness to fill my heart. That's how I know you've ended up on the wrong side. not fighting for anything you love. You're fighting because of hate. Just like the firebenders.
I am nothing
He's like, what'd you say to
like
me?
the firebenders.
Oh!
Dang. Not even water bending.
Oh, are they gonna fight right now? Yeah, he's a good fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Dude, okay, she learned quick.
Yeah.
Look at the power you have. That's because of me.
That wasn't you.
What?
That was me.
Because he like trained her a little bit. Is he looking for Iroh?
You don't belong here.
Sir, I was assigned prisoner transfer duty, but
His voice.
I'm late. And if my commander finds out, I'm already in enough trouble this month.
His voice changed.
Yeah. Was taken to the pit. The other one's still here.
The other one?
Other one.
Yeah, the ball kid. The king wanted to see.
Oh, he thinks they think it's a
You're
firebender.
just gonna stand there? What are you gonna do?
His uncle or Aang? He's probably.
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah.
It's the complex.
Short ribs from Kangaroo Island. They practically jump into your mouth.
Yeah, look at this design.
Yeah.
The world is on fire. People are dying.
I wonder if he's upset.
Yeah. It's hard to read him.
Right.
It all.
All the airbenders were wiped out. This is important. Don't you care?
You dare tell me I should care? Have you watched your whole world burn
That's
down
true.
around you? Let me tell you something, Avatar. You may be 100 years old, but you haven't lived
It's
for
true.
100 years.
He's been through it all, Bumi.
Yeah.
Can't make me believe you've lost hope.
Oh, really? Challenge accepted.
Are they gonna fight? Dude,
Dang.
I hope he's ripped. That was such a big reveal.
Yeah.
Oh, are these the travelers?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, are these the same tunnels where they see the badger moles?
Yeah. Then that guy almost sounds the same.
Yeah. He's like. Yeah. He's like on beat.
Yeah. He's just like.
So what are you doing here?
What are we doing here? What are you doing here?
We live here.
We're doing what we're doing.
If these guys are okay being here, the tunnels probably aren't that bad.
Tunnels? Oh, no, these aren't the tunnels. Those are the tunnels.
So the story's a little bit different. Last time they used it for a shortcut.
Yeah.
And they had Appa with them.
Yeah, I want to go in there.
We don't have a choice. We have to find our friend.
Well, in that case,
We'll go with you.
you should probably see this. It's a tale of two lovers.
Oh, yeah.
Oma and
Nice.
Shu met on top of the mountain that divided their two villages.
Omashu, that's right.
The villages were enemies, so they couldn't be together.
This
but
is cool.
their love was strong,
Yeah, that
so
artwork
they
is
found
cool.
a
Yeah.
way. They learned earthbending from the badger moles, becoming the first earthbenders. They built elaborate tunnels so that they could meet secretly. But one day, Oma didn't come. She'd been killed in an attack. Devastated, Shu wielded her earthbending power to bring the villages to their knees. She could have destroyed them all. But instead, she declared the war over. Both villages helped her build a new city where they would live together in peace. The great city was named Omashu
Dang.
as a monument to their love. Love is brightest in the dark. Remember that.
But I wonder.
Especially if you're going to go into the dark void from which no living being ever returns.
This ain't no big
Yeah.
deal.
A full complement of earthbenders just for one old man. I'm flattered.
Now, is there anything I can do to make your journey more comfortable?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I like was expecting that.
Yeah.
Come on, don't hesitate.
Is this? I know in the show he escaped.
Dang.
All right. Oh. Oh, Lord nose tile.
A word of advice, the direct path is not always the best path.
You mean I should take the route that doesn't?
Oh yeah.
It means you should be careful where you step.
Oh dang.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
Did he cut himself?
Yeah.
Bumi, what are you trying to prove?
Prove? Maybe I'm trying to show you there are no easy journeys for the Avatar.
It's good.
Maybe I just wanted to play a game, like we did back in the old days. And maybe I just wanted a bite of rock candy.
Man, back then he could barely bend.
Yeah.
Last time Dang knew him. Oh.
I'm coming, Uncle.
So that he knows.
Nice.
At this point, he knows about the tiles.
Yeah.
Because he did. I don't think he knew about that.
Yeah, until later on.
Mm-hmm.
No, bossing say the city had to ration fresh water after the first year of the siege.
Yeah. See, everyone probably grows up like knowing
Yeah,
the tale.
hearing the stories.
Yeah.
We got special privileges. My brother, though, he was on watch. The night you torched the eastern.
No wonder he has a vendetta.
Yeah.
By the time we put the fires out, there was nothing left of him to bury.
It's kind of hard because we don't see this version of Iroh.
Right.
The evil Iroh.
All those lives lost, and Bossing Say still stands. Was it worth it? We were at war.
He lost a son
I was
too.
a soldier. You were a butcher.
Dang.
War pushes us to the edge.
He's being patient, but
Yeah.
Some of us don't like what we find there.
Is that your pitiful way of saying you're sorry for what you did?
I wasn't talking about me.
Sir.
that was an intense scene, man.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, maybe this is Zuko. Like,
Uncle,
yeah.
what a great
For the
honor
scar.
for
Yeah.
you and for Lieutenant to die in the service of the Fire Nation. Lieutenant gave me this. He said it should belong to someone destined to do great things. He gave me strength.
Why am I getting emotional?
I know.
Dude. Now their relationship is like
So much stronger.
The
Yeah.
strongest person I knew.
when he first spoke with him, he was like doing like what he's supposed to say. Like it's an honor that he
Right.
died.
Like, go
but
to
then-
go to your uncle,
Yeah.
tell him this. Yeah.
But he like broke out of that and like became like his true feelings came out.
Dang, this really like.
Yeah. Dude, what the heck?
Oh, that's not right.
They go in circles.
This shouldn't be here. We were here before, but this wall wasn't.
The badger moles are bending.
It's not.
You could hear it.
Yeah.
The tunnels are changing.
Dang.
That's why they get trapped.
Is it his pet?
Oh yeah. Oh no, this looks like kind of stage where they
As promised,
dueled.
Yeah.
Sparred.
final game
All right.
to play.
Oh, hats
I'm
off.
ready to see the six pack.
Yeah.
The simplest one of all. You versus me.
Oh. the armpit. That's true to the show.
Yeah. Oof.
Any chance I imagine that?
Dang, they're a lot more
they're a little scarier.
aggressive.
Live action. Oh. Oh. Here we go. Can he take him alone though? Like, nice. I guess maybe he can. Nice.
Dang. Nice.
Dang, that's. Oh, he left the chain on and it's on fire. Oh.
Dang.
He's not.
Oh, how the turntables.
He won't kill him though.
Nah.
We've all seen enough death.
Oh.
Oh.
It got him.
Yeah.
For showing an earthbender compassion. Guitar, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
Who's gonna help him?
What's going on? Are we dead?
Maybe he sees them like together and. Oh, that's what keeps the peace. Is
Love
like.
is brightest in the dark. It wasn't about the crystals. That's not what guided Omashu through the mountain. It's blind. They don't navigate by sight, but by feeling.
Oh.
They sense feelings and react to them. Anger, fear, but mostly love.
So in this one, they're doing brotherly
Love is brightest
sibling
in the
love.
dark.
Yeah.
We'd really appreciate if you could show us the way to the palace. Please?
Please, love. Yeah, he's pretty strong for an old guy.
Oh, clipped him.
You were the Avatar, and you left us.
Oh, is he crying?
I know. If he can prove himself here, like beat him, maybe it'll win him win him back.
Yeah.
You can't rely on anyone, even your friends. Especially your friends.
Ooh. Dude, he can sandbag
Whoa.
too.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's time for the games to end.
Come on, Aang, do something.
Oh, dang. Yeah.
He's just like airbending that?
I think so. Wow.
Bumi, I can't hold both of them. Help me! This isn't a game!
Yes, it is. One that requires you to make
Oh,
impossible choices.
man.
Do I save this town or that? You have to save the whole world. Let it fall, Aang. And learn what it means to be the Avatar.
He could probably protect it himself.
Oh, yeah.
Avatar state?
Yeah.
Then the world is doomed.
Sokka, get the king!
Man, that's like incredible that he's even doing that.
I know. Oh, nice. Oh, he has friends.
Are you okay?
You cheated! You didn't do it on your own, so you didn't learn anything at all.
He won't be on his own.
You can rely on your friends. And that's the only way I'm gonna save the world. With my friends.
The bison?
Remember this?
Dang.
I
Dang,
use it
that's
to call a friend.
a crazy callback.
That's what I'm gonna do now.
Come on, remember.
Call on an old friend. You're right. I wasn't here for the world. Or for you.
Dang.
But I'm here now.
That's pretty good.
The Avatar has places he has to be. We can take care of ourselves. It's time Omashu rejoined the war.
Nice.
Oh, but I do have one more challenge for you.
Nice. I was
Just like-
wondering. Yeah.
Ah, good. It's not too late.
What are you doing here, Uncle?
Same as you. Getting ready to embark on what is sure to be a memorable journey.
I don't need a babysitter.
How about a friend?
He probably felt so alone out there too, so.
Yeah.
Could be a very long time before we return home.
Everything I need is on this boat. Like I said, all the tea I need.
Damn, I love that.
Dude, I'm a team Iroh Zuko.
I know.
Oh, and then they fast forward to this. Dude,
that's good.
Oh, there's Appa.
What is it, Zuko?
He's gonna say nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta take care of him
Let's
first.
get you home.
I think he just knows that Iroh, like, wouldn't want him to be like, ah, man, what an episode,
dude. I know. They did like so much character development in this one episode for Zuko and Iroh.
Dude, that was massive. Like, more. I mean, the show was great, right? And they and they showed a lot of character development.
Mm-hmm.
But on this one scene, like, it really locks it in. Like, imagine watching this, never having watched the animated show.
Yeah.
Like, watching the animated show, like, at the beginning, we were all like, we don't care about them. At least Iroh's kind of funny, whatever. And then as time goes by, you start to really feel for them.
Yeah.
And then you start to understand their story and their background.
Yeah, then you have like a little bit of empathy for them or for Zuko. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But we already knew that coming in. So we already, but like, if you're watching this, not watching the show, and you see that scene, you're like, dang, that bond is strong. I mean, it's like,
gosh, yeah.
He kind of, like, Zuko in a way filled the void of like son for Iroh. And Iroh filled the void of his father because his father banished him. So they really need each other. They needed each other.
Yeah, and it makes what Iroh said earlier that like something along the lines of I need him more than you know, or
something
like that, and it's like
more than you know. Yeah. That was and then it did that. I love all these like flashbacks.
Yeah,
the show did some of that, but
these flashbacks, like, man, they hit home.
That scene was.
I'm like,
I was like, it hit me. That whole scene we sat next to him and the music, that was really.
I know
good.
The music is really good.
Yeah,
which helps with the emotional side of things.
Yeah,
but
and then the whole like thing with Bumi, like it's funny. Bumi's a character that's hard to bring to live action because he's so out there and loud and crazy and goofy. But they did a pretty good job with him. Like, he's like borderline senile, but still there. He's still a kid at heart also, and his feelings were valid. Like, him being upset at Aang. I mean, Aang didn't do it, but you'd spend 100 years at war and you start to like blame. Like, that's a long time.
Yeah, I mean,
like, where's the Avatar? Like, we're alone here. We left here to.
Like, you can't help but to think from Bumi's perspective, like, where's my friend at? Like, how could he just like disappear and let all this
and he didn't know who
happen?
He was, and he probably and you got to think, like, he sees Aang now, but he probably thought Aang wasn't. No one probably thought he was frozen. They probably thought that he just went out somewhere and like lived his life out on his own. As
thought he ran away. Yeah.
So then you build this anger, then you see him again, then you're like, oh, well, maybe you didn't do that, but the anger's still there.
Yeah, and that's like totally fair though. And that's a perspective we didn't see, but that's so. I mean, anyone would have that kind of reaction. It's like, oh, like Aang, and it did show Bumi like, oh, it's
at the beginning. It's like, oh, my friend, but wait, I'm mad.
Yeah.
So it was like they played that well,
right?
And I was wondering how he would come back. I thought if like he defeated him, but Bumi like giving him the impossible decision was like a real lesson because that's gonna happen.
And that's lessons that he had to learn, I'm sure, along the way. Like,
and that's what's happening.
Yeah,
like all this journey, like he's learning lessons from different people as he's going along. Because Aang, like he just found out he's the Avatar. He ran away. He's been frozen, so it's still fresh.
Yeah,
for him. So he needs to like these hard decisions to come, and obviously having Katara and Zuko is like helping his growth a lot. But the fact that Sokka, but the fact that he kept I didn't realize. So that was a cool little twist. How Bumi is the one that created
the bison
whistle form. I'm assuming it's the same one. That's how I took it.
Yeah.
And Bumi is like, I don't know. And then he saw it, that it just like took him back and he remembered
like old feelings. And
how he hopes again. He has hope again, which is why he said we're ready to be back into this war. So that was a nice moment too.
Yeah, and good on Sai for making that tough decision.
Yeah. Oh, dang. Well,
dang, this was a really good episode.
Yeah, that was
like all the episodes have been really good. And they've done little flashbacks here and there. Like the action's good, you know, we all love that. But like the episodes where they do these types of flashbacks,
the character growth.
Yeah, it's like, dude, God,
they're really good. Yeah. So
shows are doing a really good job.
The music is great. The visuals are great. The storytelling, and it's different enough where we're like, what's like, I wasn't 100% sure. I knew like Bumi would end up being like on Aang's side, but I didn't know how they were gonna do it.
Right, because they went a different route, and the whole like Iroh being captured, like we know that he's gonna. We know Zuko comes and they have this fight, but they really played on that soldier where his brother died, and he's holding like this grudge against Iroh.
And it's they really ground it, like, because in the show you hear, oh, he was the Dragon of the West, and like he seized Ba Sing Se, all this stuff, but then like people actually died, and like this is a soldier, like he's like, my brother was killed that day.
It becomes more real. Yeah,
you're like, oh dang, okay, I could see why he's mad and why he'd want to hit him. Like the guy who was responsible for his brother's death is sitting in front of him. So I get that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like Iroh vowed to never, like his son died, and he was like, I'm done with this.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
So dude, that was really good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I'm loving this.
Yeah. I was curious how the show would feel as far as like the actor's portrayal. Like Iroh at the first episode felt very different from the Iroh in the animated show, but he's doing a good job at like creating his own version of Iroh.
Right.
So I like that. Zuko did really good. He even whenever he was pretending to be an Earthbender, his voice, everything, the mannerisms changed, which is realistic, which is what you'd want to do. Aang is doing pretty solid. I think across the board, I like Katara's acting. Sokka has just the right amount of like, you know, comedic relief here and there.
Yeah. I think it I think it goes back to, you know, they can't be a kid show. It can't be like the kid show.
Yeah.
It has to be different, but the characters are still true to them.
To the show. Yeah.
Like Sokka's still funny, but he's just not like
over the top.
Yeah, goofy. Yeah. Like he's got his comedic parts here and there, but like he's still like a teenager trying to lead.
Yeah. He probably uses it like to diffuse like tense situations. Like, you can see that him being a person that does that anyway.
Right.
So
yeah. No, I'm liking this version of Iroh. Like I was so attached to the old version and like his voice and everything.
Right.
But I'm like, no, he's a little more serious.
Yeah.
Not as much comedic relief, but that's okay. He's still got the wisdom though. And
the wisdom is what made Iroh. And occasionally he'll say something, I got all the team I need, but he says it in a way that's like how an uncle would say it. Like it's not like super goofy. He's had a couple of those moments, but it's been realistic feeling and hasn't felt like forced. And
yeah, dude, I think this may have been. I mean, we still have 4 others, right? It's 8.
At this point, how many have been released? 8 have been released.
Or 8. Okay, so as of now, we have 4 others, but this has been my favorite one so far. This is
I would say the scene with Iroh and Zuko is like probably number 1 scene so far for me. Right, and then right after is the Kyoshi.
Oh yeah,
sequence.
That was a cool. Yeah, you're right.
As far as action.
Yeah. It's true.
But yeah, for a show like this, you got to have like that emotional depth and character. It can't just be all surface level, like look at all this fighting and all that stuff. Yeah. Nice. All right. Well, that was good. I enjoyed that. The story is still it's still like on season 1 trajectory. We still have a lot of development. Like obviously with Azula, when is she gonna come into the mix? They're reunited. I guess now I'm trying to think. I don't remember after Omashu. Like the story, I don't even know anymore. But they're leaving. They're going somewhere. Like they could be going. I can't remember even season 1.
Yeah, I mean, we just know the end goal. They're trying to get to the north.
Yeah,
Water tribe, and so that's it.
At some point, and they meet the master out there.
Yeah, how they get there?
Paku. Yeah,
Paku?
Yeah. And then the Uwe, the princess.
The princess.
Yeah. All that storyline that'll come later probably. Cool. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed that, man.
That was a good one.
It's a good show. Well, that's all I got. Like I said earlier, if you want to check out the full-length reaction, the link will be in our Patreon down below. Otherwise, consider subscribing, help our channel grow. This has been a fun series. I'm excited to keep going through this one.
Yeah.
And they've re-signed. I know this is old news, but they've re-signed seasons 2 and 3. So like the reception seems to be pretty positive.
Oh yeah, I bet. Like
which is great. Like I don't know if they knew that they were hoping that, so they were going to kind of do like book 1, book 2, book 3 type of situation. But either way, I'm in.
All the millennials keeping it going.
Yeah, let's go. Right? People who grew up with it.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's all we got. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back next week with the next episode. Until then, we'll catch you in the next one.
Cool.
Peace.